blöden Dinger, ey. So, Status gesund. Hier läuft alles. So, wo ist denn aber unsere Lady Ashbury, sag mal? Wobei, warte mal, ich weiß, wo die ist. Geh mal aus dem Weg.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
And no one suspected you of the murders?
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scalp.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then?
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires, but all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Jo, machen wir. Da frisst die einfach die Patienten hier heimlich hinter dem Vorhang. Ich habe mich schon gewundert, warum der die ganze Zeit zu ist, ne? So war es aber auch. Gibt's ja gar nicht. Achso, warte mal, ich wollte doch zu ihm hier. Hat er vielleicht ein Rezept gegen Migräne?
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Natürlich, immer.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Zeig mal her. Ja, was hast denn du? Oh, der hat ja nur Knarren, wa? Nee. War nicht noch irgendjemand, der Handel betreibt? Der war so. Oha, Herr Gecko. Alter. Okay, Blutproben analysieren. Warte mal. Warte mal, bist du nicht? Nee. Das ist Thomas. Neues Sammelobjekt? Achso. Interessant. Ich suche immer noch den einen Boy, ey. Ich suche immer noch den einen Typen, der krank ist, aber den werde ich wahrscheinlich nicht so schnell finden. So, wir müssen in unser Büro. Wer stöhnt hier rum?
It's locked.
It's locked. Na gut. Dann gehen wir mal in unser Büro. Blut analysieren. Hier. Was ist es denn? Ausdauerserum.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Okay. Kapitel 3. Bei seiner Verbindung.
I cannot enter.
Ja, ich weiß. So, Swansea, sein Büro war, glaube ich, hier um die Ecke. So, Boy. Warte mal. Kann ich das nicht aufheben? Ach, da hinten ist er ja, okay. So, liegt hier irgendwas rum, was ich in die Taschen stecken kann? Warte mal, kann ich nicht hier um die Ecke? Nee, kann ich nicht. Ich versuche immer noch das eine Rätsel da zu lösen. Gut, naja, dann hoch. Swansea.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak, but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
And why not? What did Stoker say about the children of the night? Well, using my blood, I could create a whole army of vampires.
Surely you're joking.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Gut, dann müssen wir wohl zu der Bestattung unserer Schwester gehen. Ist der eigentlich gesund, der Boy? Ja. Das Auge war am Grab. Das ist ja auch ein geiler Titel vom Kapitel. Also nach Whitechapel. Hier kann ich nicht rein.
It's locked, all right.
Kann ich da mittlerweile hier oben rein oder immer noch nicht? Ne. Keine Chance. Wie sieht denn der Krankenstand hier aus momentan? Eigentlich haben wir nur den hier unten mit seinen Kopfschmerzen, die wir nicht heilen können. Wir haben hier vom Anfang irgendwie den Dyson. Aber ich weiß nicht mehr, wo der war, der Typ. Oder wo ist denn das? Die Dogs. Ich glaube, da komme ich gar nicht mehr hin zurück. So, und in Whitechapel, was haben wir denn hier noch? Ist jetzt vermisst. Verdammt, der hat Migräne, der wird geheilt. Erkältung und Bronchitis. Büro ist da hinten. Gucken, ob ich überhaupt so viel Stuff habe gerade. Was haben wir denn hier? Erkältung habe ich noch genug da. Oh, ich habe sogar Mittel gegen Bronchitis. Könnten noch Erschöpfung mal hin. Ja. Passt erstmal so.
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral.
Vor einer ermordete Schwester. Wir haben sie selbst gekillt, ja.
Forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Nee, keine gute Idee gerade. Da brauche ich ein bisschen mehr Level noch. Da hoch kann ich nicht, oder? Ne. Weiter, weiter, weiter. Da oben kann ich ja nicht durch. Kritisch. Dürfte eigentlich gar nicht mehr kritisch sein, aber ändert sich erst, sobald wir geschlafen haben, soweit ich weiß. So, wo war denn jetzt aber der Friedhof?
This elixir will give you faith again. The Swanborough cordial can be the answer to all your questions.
Ah, warte mal hier. Darius.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu.
Und ich dachte, er wäre tot.
I could ask you the exact same question, Mr. Doctor. Now leave me alone.
Nein, ich muss dich heilen.
How do you feel, Mr. Petrescu? Do you need my help?
I would not even accept fresh water from you, Doctor. I
Wow.
don't need your help.
Nimm die Medizin.
Yes, you do. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
I said I don't want anything. But I'll keep this for those who really need it.
Hat er schon längst genommen. So, ich glaube...
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor. But I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
Are you living on the streets, Mr. Petrescu?
And why not? Those who believe they'll be safe behind walls are blind.
Why are you so aggressive?
I remember the night you came here and convinced me to open my door to you, sir. I'd like to punch you right on your chops.
Nett von ihm.
What about your house?
My house is always open to any poor soul needing a roof. All my work here is lost now that Dorothea is gone, thanks to you.
What do you plan to do now that Nurse Crane is gone?
I'm not sure. Strange men came to see me after Dorothea's death, with strange weapons and very odd stories.
What kind of stories?
Stories all Romanian children know. It was as if I was home again. Vampires, Mr. Doctor. Vampires.
You believe them? Aren't you too old to hold a weapon or listen to scary stories?
Yes, I am old and alone and will die soon, but if these stories are true, maybe I have found myself another cause.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.